Yo, 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 welcome back to Quasi Bowl TV. Big up to Mandem. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Today is just what we doing? Just reaction. I'm not going to waste your time. This is just a quick reaction to, well, I don't know if it's going to be quick, but it's a reaction to what happened yesterday. First of all, big up to Liverpool, big up to Anfield. Thank you for giving us something to smile about. It was needed. Big up to everybody. Happy to see that my fan base are happy. Sorry. All right. Good to see good performances from the team. This is what we've been looking for a long time. We haven't seen a performance like that in a very long time, right? I don't even remember when, but it was a great win for Liverpool. Liverpool versus Galatasaray, UCL at Anfield. It was a great performance. I like what I saw. A lot of takeaways. But one thing that I'm not going to do is I'm not going to get carried away. I'm not going to get carried away with, yes, we had one great performer. We've seen that in this season before. I could go all the way back to Real Madrid. Great performance. Next match, back down the drain. Inter Milan, some form of a resurgence performance. And back to the drain, right? Arsenal, at where? At the Emirates. Decent performance. Then what happened? Great back down to the drain. So I'm not going to get carried away and trying to make it seem like, Liverpool are back. Just, brother, just get on the show. Get on the show. Where are you at? Where are you at? Let me find this brother right now. Let me find him. Let me find this man. Just when I say we should not get carried away, guess who pops up? Guess who pops up? My brother. Wait, let me find him. There you are. Let me send him the link. Let me send him the link. Big up to Fazzy. Big up to Fazzy. This guy say I'm at work. But I go into the what's it call it? The janitor's closet. Go into the janitor's closet and turn on your camera and let's talk. As a matter of fact, you don't need to turn on your camera. Let's just have a chat. Oh my word. Big up to Fazzy, man. Big up to Fazzy. He's a slot now. But hey, remember, I did say Liverpool's gonna win the Champions League. I did tell people that Liverpool is gonna win the Champions League. I'm still standing on that principle until it's impossible. Right? I'm still standing on that. Big up to T-Dub. He's in the building. Welcome, welcome. He said, I don't lose. Fazzy. Oh, my God. But let's calm down. Like I said, we are not going to get carried away. I'm not going to get carried. It's good to see Liverpool fans smiling, laughing, being happy. But we got to put things into perspective, right? This has nothing to do with the manager. And it's not because I don't like the manager. As a matter of fact, big up to Slot for winning this match and moving on to play the team that he's been talking about since last year. Funny enough, around the same time last year, he's been talking about PSG for 12 months. So big up to Slot for getting another crack at PSG. Same thing. We're going there first, and then they're going to come to Anfield. However, this has nothing to do with the manager. The manager did not come with any tactical genius or tactical nuances where we're like, oh wow, why didn't we? No. You know who I'm giving some credit to the manager. But number one, credit to the fan base. Anfield was rocking. Anfield came not to mess around. They show Galatasaray, yes, you may have hell in Istanbul, but this is Anfield. So number one, Anfield, top notch. Top notch. Number two, yesterday on my preview show, and you could see my title, I said the players need to show us something. I said the players need to show us something. And yesterday, that's exactly what they did. The players came to show us something. I'm not going to be convinced that Arne Slot did anything. The same formation he played against Spurs is what he did yesterday. The only difference is he put Salah on the right wing, put the right back to where the right back needs to be at. Vert was still on the left side, right? Gakpo didn't start, so he played Ekitike up top. There's nothing new that he did. This is the players now deciding that we care enough to play. I've been saying that these players don't care. That's what I've been saying. And yesterday they showed that when they want to play, they can beat anybody. We've seen it this season. Like I said, they beat Inter Milan at their home when Inter was playing very well. They beat Real Madrid 2-0. Beat Arsenal. Went to Emirates. Arsenal didn't do nothing. Inshallah, corner kick, nothing happened, right? Games that you felt like Liverpool was going to lose and the player steps up, they win. When we went to Marseille, everybody was like, yeah, that's over. Guess what happened? We beat them up. So I'm not going to sit here and start be like, oh my God, Arne Slot came up with some genius. No. It's the same thing that he's been trying to teach that we don't like. The players and people. Stephen G came out and said it himself. When we played Spurs and Anfield booed, Stephen G said, it's okay to boo, boo the manager, but the players also needs to be held accountable. And the players needs to be held accountable. And guess what? Yesterday, the players showed up because I guarantee you could not pick one player. He said, this is besides Szoboszlai, of course, who is your man of the match, because all of them play well, especially the starting lineup. Amazing. Alisson, they had nothing to do, right? He had two shots, one of them, right? Frimpong was the beast. Kirkers, whew. Of course, my two center backs, right? Virgil, not even playing at the superhuman Virgil level, but still showing that he's still the best center back around. Konate was just had Osimhen on his pocket, right? Gravenberch, second half. This is the Gravenberch of last year, right? McAllister, the same McAllister that everybody wants out of the club that we said he would probably be the first midfielder we're going to sell, came out to play. Where's Zuberi at? He put in some tackles, scored some goals that I think was a goal, but they call it back. The assist to Szoboszlai, the first goal. Like, yeah, training ground tactics, but still, he put it out there, right? Wirtz, first half, Wirtz, nowhere to be seen. Second half, we've seen why he's so quality, right? Who else? Salah. Lack of form, lack of confidence. You could see the penalty. I'm sorry, they should have, Szoboszlai or McAllister should have taken it. Salah tried to do a Panenka and just to bring confidence, because if he scores, that's confidence. That's like adrenaline. But guess what? Look at his face when he missed it. You could tell this man has no confidence, and it happens to the best of everybody, right? It happens to the best of everybody. But Salah had I would say, first half, second half, one of the best performances. that we've seen Salah. Not even last year. He played much. Like we have to go back to the Jurgen Klopp days to see that kind of performances from Salah, right? Of course, Ekitike possessed him too. First half, he was doing too much, and I'm gonna touch on that a little bit. But second half, he was they could not stop him. They were panicking every time he got the ball. You know, yeah, everybody's talking about, oh, Andy Slot was showing emotion. The manager has always showed emotions. The manager has always showed emotions. But yesterday, the players came out to play. That's why I'm giving a lot of the performance, a lot of the credit. One, to Anfield showing up, because that place was rocking. Two, the players, like the first half, gung-ho. Second half, it was more controlled. Like everybody, they were still energized and putting in the effort, but it had a meaning to it instead of just running, right? You could see the ball was we were controlling much better. But yes, give credit to the manager for winning, but don't sit here and people start, oh my God, we need to do this. This is the same lineup, same tactics he played against Spurs. The players stepped up. And this is what we want to see. And this is not even us at level, gear 3. This is gear 2. We've seen gear 3 and gear 4 before. We've seen gear 5 and gear 6. That's when we were hitting 90 points, 90 plus points. So let's give credit to the players. They stepped up. They really, you watched, what was it, Sunday's match, and you watched yesterday's match. You like, did we bought brand new players? What happened? Did Tom Werner went to the dressing room and say, I'm selling all of you guys? Happy to see that, and happy to have the fan base happy, but at the same time, people, calma, because guess what? We will have a bad performance next match and everything. The same style of football that we're praising now. We telling the manager, this is the reason why you got to go. Irishman, he says, Gala, I'm not getting carried away. No, I got you. That's exactly what I'm telling people. It's okay to be happy. I want us to be happy. We've been crying for a performance like this for a long time, but don't get carried away. Because I'm hearing a lot of, let me calm down, see what the people are saying in the chat. I know Fuzzy is back on Slot side. Let you guys see, this is Fuzzy. This is Fuzzy. So when I get on Fuzzy about Slot, don't people say, oh, you are too harsh on Fuzzy. I'm just saying. Fuzzy said, I honestly thought we were going to lose. I told you guys we're going to win the Champions League. And PSG. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. Big up to Clive. He's in the building. Clive is in the house. He said, if we stick with the same, we should win more. It has nothing to do. Bro, we played this lineup so many times. People was like, oh, the 4-2-3-1. Bro, let's put responsibilities on the players. Let's put responsibilities on the players. I'm still not convinced that Vert should play on the left side. I want him in the middle. Number 10, controlling, pulling all the strings. Szoboszlai is a player, as a matter of fact, Szoboszlai can play better on the left than, I believe, than Vert can. Szoboszlai is a second number 10 when he's playing for Hungary. And when he plays for Hungary, you guys see how well he plays. And he's usually on the left side. Yes, they play 2 number 10s, but he's still on the left side. Yes. Big up. He says stay at the 4-4-2 or the 4-2-2-2. Bro, he's played this 4-2-2-2 before and we got beat the hell out. People, I'm telling you guys, man, go back. Yes, man of the match for sure. Salah's goal. I mean, we haven't seen that goal in a long time. Trudin is in the house. Trudin is in the house. What's on? What's happening, player? Shaking there. Irishman, if you are around, I mean, I'll send you the link if you want to come through. I know you're a busy man. You're a busy man. Yeah, man. So people, let's all enjoy this. It's much needed. It's much needed. But please, let's stay on solid ground. Let's stay on solid ground. Don't get too carried away. It was a beautiful match. It was a beautiful match. Now, let's talk individually, right? I mentioned you guys, some of these guys who played. Defense-wise, it's a club all-star is the best. Do we see this versus Brighton? That's the question. Probably not. Probably not. It doesn't matter that. Okay, I'm in the belief if the player steps up, it doesn't matter unless this manager do some crazy ish like he did against Spurs, where you have a right back, but you decide to play him on the wing. I mean, he needs to rotate. He needs to rotate players like Frimpong. We can't have Frimpong playing back to back like that. We've seen him and his muscles. We need him for bigger things. And like moving on to the next stage after this is then he goes to international break, and then we are back, and then back to back. We are still in the FA Cup. So yeah, I'll have rotations. I will have rotations. I will probably play Gomez as a right back, keep the two center backs. Bring Robo in, right? And then start Curtis over McAllister or Gravenberg, one of them. Up top, start Gakpo and Rio, or even give Chiesa a shout, right? Ekitike, maybe. I've seen a lot of Hungary. Ireland play them in qualifiers, so Bosley plays everywhere for them. Bro, so Bosley, when he first came to Liverpool, and you remember the first couple of months, you were like, oh, shoot, we got a diamond here. And then I said he is similar or identical to Valverde. You cannot literally solidify. We said he's a number 10, and he plays on the left side of two number 10s for Hungary. But he can play everywhere, just like Irishman said. It's very hard to find, like Valverde. Where do you say Valverde is better? He can play right back, left back. The only position I've been seeing him is center backs and goalkeeper. He can play left, right wing, striker. I mean, false nine. Of course, midfield. Like Valverde, it's one of those players where you could put him anywhere, and because of the effort. Now, the difference, and I'm gonna say this: I saw some of my brethren trying to compare Valverde and Szoboszlai in terms of performances this year. Yes, them two are having a very, very good year, right? In terms of numbers, output. But Szoboszlai, you're not taking Szoboszlai over Valverde. I'm sorry. Szoboszlai still has to work on his final third passes. That final third decisions is always an Achilles heel to him. The funny thing is, when he's as Hungary, he does much better. Hence the reason why I'm saying I'll put him on the left side of the wing, right? At Liverpool, his final third, like the final decision where it'd be like, Szoboszlai, come on, last pass. I'm sorry, it's below par. I don't care if you call me Szoboszlai hater or whatever. When he comes to that final third, Yeah, he needs to still work on that. But in terms of overall output, yeah, him and Valverde are having a very, 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 very good year. A very, very good year. And Szoboszlai was killing in the final third. Oh my God. Yeah, then Liverpool, you better pay him some less money because you don't want him to go to Madrid. You do not want to have Szoboszlai and Valverde on the same team. That is a cheat code. But hey, big up to JK. He's in the building.
Hi, man. How you doing, bro? Let's rewind the clock 24 hours when we did a show, yeah? What we were saying. We were walking on broken glass sort of style, weren't it? It was like, ooh,
bro.
Ooh.
No, I'm happy to see the fan base, and I was happy to see Anfield rock like that, because when Anfield is rocking like that, and you don't show up, there's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. I mean, the fan base, like, they gave the players something to work on, and the players also gave the fans something to cheer about, which is what we've been asking for, right? The tactics. Bro, I can sit here and name a few people who have said Jurgen Klopp's style of football is not their flavor. It's too high tempo for them, right? They are more in the favor of, I would say, the Pep Guardiola style, right? But still, the players have to put in the effort. And for me, after a while, we could not blame the manager anymore, because we know the manager is not equipped to take care of Liverpool. Some of the players needed to step up and say, hey, we know that this tactics is crap, but we have to do something. And yesterday, that's from the first whistle, they show something that Irishman said, effort. Right? They show effort. There was no tactical. You cannot tell me if the first half you saw something that you'd be like, wow, look at the passes. No, it was just full-blown energy.
Football. Yeah,
exactly.
Energy,
enthusiasm. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the word. That's the word I'm looking for. First half, that's all they showed. Second half, they came in more controlled, like there was an idea of what they were doing.
I think the writing was on the wall pre-game because of the noise after the Tottenham game, Szoboszlai's comments. So they knew, Virgil knew when he went to sleep the night before, that that game tomorrow is make or break.
Yes.
And if he didn't show up and the team, I think yesterday's noise, they would never felt at Liverpool since they've been here. So they knew they had to do the job today.
Yeah,
I said third time lucky. I even predicted on 12-man show. I said 5-0. I said it was a bit like a joke, but at the same time, I was thinking these players are thinking what we're thinking right now. Because if me and you were playing yesterday, we would have played the same game as the rest of the team did. We can't fucking lose here.
Nah.
And I think with that attitude, you can beat anyone. I don't think we were great yesterday. Why? We gave them one shot on goal, really. That guy, he took one shot. That's it. I can't remember anything else. So and I think with Osimhen hurting his hand, it really affected him as well. Because that happened in around the 70th, 80th minute, 17th or 18th minute. And they never had a game plan after that. So that was a blessing in disguise there. But all in all, bro, the whole package was done yesterday. Anfield singing. And the players giving a fuck, and the manager just letting them do. Look at Kirkes yesterday, bro. What a game!
Yeah,
he's got that free ticket now. He's thinking in his head, I've tried to listen to the boss. Don't go cross over the halfway line. Don't do this. Don't do that. But what's happened? Yeah. My game suffered. So what I'm going to do now, what I've noticed in the last month is from Kirkes, he's like, fuck that. I'm going to do what I did at Bournemouth.
Yep.
And there you go. It's as simple as that, bro. Football, when you buy top footballers, you don't need to coach them that much. That's the beauty of buying top players. People don't understand that. You know, it's easy, get on the training pitch, a few little words, let's crack on, bros. Bob Paisley, can you really imagine him standing there 5 hours every day talking?
Yeah.
Nah, man. The guy didn't even do interviews like properly. He didn't really say, sound very little talking. Why? Because the quality of the players he had, he didn't need to do no talking.
Right.
So that was that type of display yesterday, man. Good to see Wirtz. Wirtz and Salah. Remember, we were having a conversation about that they were starting passing to each other eventually.
Yeah.
And when I seen that little goal yesterday, I was straight away. I was thinking about you. I was trying to say to you, like, them two are trying to work together. I was like, bro, that's because he's that goal.
I know. Now, you know the funny thing is, when he missed the penalty, right? I texted one of my boy Tulu. I know he's watching, and I was like, "What's wrong with your mans, man? What? Why?" I've never seen Salah do a Panenka. Why did you choose that night to do a Panenka when your confidence is low, and he decided to do the worst thing? But the good thing that you want to see for great players is, even when they have low confidence and they've not been playing well, they will try something and then they will work themselves back into form.
Yeah.
To me, yesterday, he didn't need to score a goal. The assist for me was good enough. The performance he showed in yesterday was good enough. Did he play defensively well? No, but he was all around action. That was good enough for me. You see what I mean? And that's what we're looking for. We don't want everything. We know he's not at his pump. But when he doesn't try and he's losing the ball way too much, that's when people get frustrated, because like, bro, you are not doing nothing and you are killing us at the same time. You can't do that. But yesterday, I would say the pass, that assist was at Ekitike, right? Yeah. Beautiful. That's what we've been looking for.
Yeah. That's what I wanted to see.
The goal for me was just an icing on the cake. I'm like, good. That's what you need. And even the fan base, Anfield was like, bro, we know when he missed the penalty, they kept cheering his name, because right after that, he almost scored a goal.
That little flick, and he took that shot, then Gravenberch scored.
Yeah.
So Wirtz and him, Salah, are finally sort of met on the pitch now. Wirtz came to Liverpool because of Salah as well. That was a big reason. He wanted to play with him. Yeah. And I also realized in yesterday's formation is that when we hang Salah out on the right wing, what we do is we've got him to work a lot to get to the goal area.
But that's something that everybody, from even Pep Linders, I don't know if Pep Linders who started that foolishness or Klopp who started that foolishness.
Probably Pep Linders.
What's the name said? Irishman says it's not Panenka. What is it then? That guy just kicked the ball to the goalkeeper. But a lot of people have said Salah needs to move away from the chalk and come closer. I've been saying it. That's why I say even put him as a number 9. If Ekitike can play the whole 90 minutes, then put Salah at the number 9. Because at least when he's in front of the goal, he's dangerous.
Yeah, he was shooting good yesterday. Better. Better. Bless up TW and Clive. How you feel? I'm Brian. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're all happy.
And yesterday, like Ekitike, right? There was 2 instances where I'm like, Ekitike, pass the ball. He's like, screw that. Exactly what you said about Kirkers. That's more. Ekitike was like, I'm doing this by myself. And I understand why. Because he does not get the ball. We were talking about it yesterday, right? We talked about he's supposed to get the ball in certain areas, but he's all over the place.
Yeah.
So he is frustrated and say, nah, man, I'm not going to sit there and wait for you guys to give me the ball. I'm going to do it by myself. That's one instance where we were on a break. I was like, pass the ball. Instead of giving it to Salah, he decided to dribble past 2 defenders. And he did that a couple of times. I wasn't mad. I mean, usually I would have been upset. If it was Salah doing something like that, I would have been mad. The reason why I'm not mad because it's Ekitike is because he's the striker. I want my striker to be wanting to score a goal. Because remember, he hasn't scored a goal in a long time.
Yeah. I wanted him to score yesterday.
I wanted him to score a goal because it was needed. He needed that confident boost. Vert, second half. That's the verse. That's why I want him in the. I don't know. I still want him in the middle because
Same
when
as-
he was on the left, he was first half. He was showing energy, but that's all. That was it. He wasn't able to do what he wanted to do.
Yeah.
And then when Salah tacked in a little bit closer, you saw that passing between he and Salah.
That's it. That's what I said pre-game yesterday, that I want to see them two close, because why? They're the ballers of the team. They're the ones who... Salah's a great passer of the ball. His little balls here, there, outside of the foot and stuff like that, he's very good at. So for me, you got to keep them two very close to each other. And I think Wirtz was sound. I think he had a good game as well.
No, Wirtz got a good game, especially in the second half. He was, like, you see that intricate passes. The one thing that he needs to work on, shoot the ball, Wirtz. Shoot the ball.
Yeah,
That I don't know if it's gonna be this manager or another manager that's gonna bring it up to him, but his first reaction is always he wants to pass. That's a creator in him. But I think he's been told that we need the creative side of your game more than the goal side of your game.
Yeah. Because that Leverkusen, he was smashing them from outside the box.
From outside the box.
I remember one goal he scored, beauty, bang. I was like, yo, this is what I want to see in. So that's what I'm saying about Wirtz. This is like second gear Wirtz we're seeing. If this brother put his foot down a bit and went into fourth gear, he'll be probably one of the best players in the world. I think maybe his casual style has got him so far now. He's thinking, if he had a bit more enthusiasm, I think he could be a real menace. You know, I think he's a very clever footballer. He will give the pass that you want to see if you were in a game. That's what I like about him. If I was on the ball, I'll probably do the same. And that's what I like about Wirtz. But I think if he had a bit more drive, like a Sabotslai sort of drive in him, the sky's the limit for him.
Yeah. And Sabotslai, man, whew. Like I said.
Did you see the interview after the game, him and Gerard?
Yeah, he was talking about Gerard wearing his number 8. And
I was a bit pissed off about 3 weeks ago. He gave an interview and they were saying they're comparing you with Gerard and this, that, and the other. And he was a bit cocky with his answer.
Yeah, he did. I mean, you want that. I want to be. That's the thing, because guess what? We, the fans, if he says, I want to be the next Gerard, like Keita came to say and then never showed up, you know what the fans base will do to him? Oh, you know Steven Gerrard? Already, everybody had last year or 2 years ago when he first came in, people were making fun of Grace Can because he called him the Hungarian Steven Gerrard. So he's trying. He knows the pitfall. You tell people I want to be the Steven Gerrard, bro. Steven Gerrard is not just a name, man. That number 8 is not just a name. It weighs heavy. So you better show up. So he's doing that this year. We want to see that next year. And the year after. And the year after. You know what I mean?
But I don't know. I just feel he's got Real Madrid in his head in the bigger picture.
Well, that's because of the Puskás, you know?
Now, that's because of the Ronaldo. He loved Ronaldo, bro.
Yeah. And
he loved him. That's that generation of footballers. You know, they're really focused on like Ronaldo, Messi. Yeah, they were my favorites and this, that, and the other. So, yeah.
But that's the reason why Liverpool, we need to dominate so that players like that said, like perfect example, Salah and Virgil Alisson. They could have gone anywhere they want to.
Of course.
But we built a culture and a community for them where they were like, we could get the same thing here. And as a matter of fact, it means more, Irishman. It means more to win with Liverpool than going to a place where all you do is do the same thing, win, which is not fun.
And if you don't have one or two good games,
then they want to ship you out.
Are on your ass. Like, so
exactly.
The thing with Liverpool, we give people time. It's only Slot's got a bit of heat this season,
Because he didn't prepare
it was
himself.
pushed to the limit. It was pushed to the limit, you know.
Yeah,
It
he
wasn't
didn't
like-
prepare himself.
Yeah.
He yeah, he did not prepare himself. That's his fault.
He prepared yesterday, though.
No, yesterday, like I told people, at the beginning of the show, I will give him credit, but I'm not gonna sit here and act like he did something new that we never seen before.
Yeah.
That's why I'm giving a lot of the credit to the players, because if you remember the show yesterday, I said the players need to show us something.
If you buy a Ferrari, you're not going to drive 30 miles per hour.
Exactly. You know what I mean? The person who created the engine already created the engine, so you better know what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you never driven it before, make sure you learn. Don't go step on it and burn the engine out. And yesterday, no, I'll give him his kudos, because we crucify him when we lose or we play bad, right? So he needs credit for the good performance that the guys had yesterday. However, all these fan base who are all of a sudden talking about, oh my God, you see the new, this is what he didn't do anything. The players show it.
Players showed up. Yeah.
They showed up. The players showed up. Because when you have, and you sum it very perfectly, when you have great players, the tactics could be crap. But if those players decide to play, they could make a manager look like he's a genius.
Yeah. Simple.
You know what I mean?
Look, Zidane, don't put it wrong.
Thank you. What did what's his name? Bale say recently? Did you see Bale's interview? They asked him, so how's Zizou as a manager? He's like, bro, he doesn't do much.
He didn't talk.
Yeah, he said that. He said he doesn't do much. He said we do a bunch of shoot around. We do our tactics based on the team we're gonna play. If it's a hard team, we work on tactics. If it's a team we know we're gonna beat, we just play shoot around and penalty kicks, and then we go home.
Yeah.
He said he had a lot of respect because of what he has done as a player.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Zizou, the way his persona is too, he's, yes, he had the aura. So I don't care who you are, you gotta respect it. And that is what a great manager does, right? You don't even have to be a great manager. You just have to know how to manage great players.
Yeah, man management, simple.
Man management, very key.
That's the thing at big clubs. Tactics, not really important, but yeah.
Jurgen Klopp, when it came a time, Jurgen Klopp, he didn't have to do anything. We know exactly the lineup he's going to use, and the style he's going to play. The players just have to show up. Barcelona, when we beat Barcelona 4-0 at Anfield, was it different from any style we ever played from Jurgen Klopp years? No. He just gave them the right tool, told them that I believe in you, and you guys can do anything. And guess what? It's like, thank you, Gaffer. We can do it. Honesty, shout out. What's up you saying? He said, we played this tactics before, Frankfurt. And it's, brother, am I a genius or am I what? When I speak, why do people don't listen to me, JK? But yet they will go to another show or another stream, and a content creator will sit there and tell them, did you see the tactics that Annie Slot did? He did this, he put this here. He didn't do anything.
He didn't.
The question is, Mr. Slot, why didn't you continue playing this same way? Everybody said Frankfurt away was something different. The defensive side was poor, but the attack was something different. Inter Milan, we said the same thing. At the beginning of this show, I brought Inter Milan in there. So that's why I'm giving the emphasis on the players. They showed up. You know what I mean? Thank you, Honesty. Thank you. I've been I was this morning. I woke up early, listened to some of these content creators, and overstimulated and over carried away and making it sound. I'm like, bro, you are the same people who, when we play bad, you go on the stream and want the manager out, you want this player out, and you want this. Keep the same energy. And Slot didn't do anything special. 4-2-2-2-2, we've seen that before.
Yeah, because what happened yesterday was when we played the 4-3-3 with Salah on the right, there's too much gaps there. So because Salah's not going to defend big time, like say maybe Gakpo does. So we took Gakpo and Salah out of them wing positions, packed the midfield a bit more. Hence why Salah looked better, because he didn't have to run that much, because Frimpong was there. Sabotai was there to help him out in that way, so he could stay in that area where he didn't need to run. So the tactics were simple yesterday. 4-4-2, and for me it worked.
But I see, this is the thing though. JK, honestly, saying something, a good question here. It says, so if Slaw wants to play 4-2-2-2, who will be the two attackers, Ekitike and Isak, or Isak and Salah? This is the thing that I see. People think that just because a formation like 4-2-2-2, it means that we play 4-2-2-2 the whole 90 minutes. No. He sets him out as 4-2-3-1, and in between the games, they shift between 4-2-2-2, 4-3-3, or what's the name? Sometimes even 3 at the back. Right? The idea is for the players to stay consistent and show effort in their movements, or continue to play the same way. The problem is when you play in the style of slot, is you need these players to be tuned in 90 minutes, and it's very hard. Jurgen Klopp was 4-3-3, and they stuck at 4-3-3 0 to 90. Once in a while, there will be some interchange between certain players where you have 2 in the middle, or Fabinho will be the only one in the midfield, and everybody will be up top, right? The fullbacks are on top. Virgil and Konate, or Virgil or Matip will push up with Fabinho, and you have Gini and Henderson all the way up top. So we're basically suffocating a team. But everybody's like, oh, we play 4-2-3-1, is boring. No, it's not. It's the players do not play well because they do not, personally, I say they don't care. But when they do, it doesn't matter what formation we play. Because when we play Real Madrid, we didn't play 4-2-2-2. We play 4-2-3-1. And you saw how we beat the crap out of them. Bradley had what's his name? Vini on lockdown. The year before, he had who else on lockdown? Thank you. So yes, the formation, when you have great players, they just have to play the game. You find what works.
The mindset has to be right.
Thank you.
It's all about the mindset. Football is like the most simple game if you get it. If you want to play it right, don't overcomplicate football. And I think sometimes Slot does that.
Yes,
because he wants to show the world he's a genius. But for me, being a genius is a simple thing.
Simplicity.
Yeah, man.
Simplicity is genius.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? If that's the problem, if he sticks to even if he sticks to 4-2-2-2, keep it as that. Don't overcomplicate it. If you play 4-2-3-1, keep it as that. Arsenal's winning the league playing 4-2-3-1. It's boring. So what? At the end of the season, when they host that trophy, do you think anybody cares? I mean, last year, a lot of people say we were boring. Did we care because we hosted number 20? Ask Manchester United fans. Exactly. You know what I mean? But now, answering the question that Honestly asked, Isak is not going to be 100% when he comes back. So Isak is going to be coming off the bench, maybe FA Cup. Yeah, he's going to be off the bench a lot of the games. Unless maybe we have too many games where we were like, okay, Ekitike need a break. Then, you know. And also, Salah should not be playing 90 minutes all the time. So now the manager, if you guys want to give praise to the manager, let's see how he rotates them. Because Rio needs to get more game time. Chiesa needs to also step up. We cannot have them on the bench and then when we struggle and be like, okay, go save us.
Yeah. And bring them on at 88th minute.
Exactly. That has to stop. Man. That has to stop.
That's the one thing I could say about Slot. Yesterday, he made one failure, and that was not bringing on Rio, Trainioni, and Chiesa 12 minutes earlier. Simple.
Mhm.
Give him 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes to at least have a reason to have a shower.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Come
So
on.
I mean, Brighton Salah went straight into the dressing room, so there's fear that he had a knock or something.
Yeah, that's mad. I've never seen that ever in his whole Liverpool career.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's done that finger thing where they get their two fingers and do that little turn. When they turn them together, that means change me.
Yeah,
I was like, whoa, I ain't seen that before. I thought he was trying to do a special power. You know,
against Brighton, I would not even. I won't even play because, bro, let him take the early vacation.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah, 'cause we got
33.
the international. Yeah.
People keep forgetting he is 33. Let him take a break. Right? He has an international break coming. Of course, well, Egypt don't really need him because they're already in the World Cup. This is just friendly games.
That's
Let
what
him
I'm
get
saying.
that 2 weeks off.
We could be clever here and say take a back seat because we have enough quality there to go and beat Brighton. But we'll see. But you know what Salah's like, bro. He could fracture his leg and he'd be ready for the next game. He's that type of guy.
That's the thing. If I'm the manager, I'm gonna sit your behind down, brother. Sit down. We got bigger fish to fry. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
We got bigger fish to fry. Sit your behind down. Brighton, if Liverpool cannot go to Brighton and play the likes of Chiesa, Rio, Gakpo, all these superstars without Salah, yeah, we got a problem.
Salah's not been great when you really look at it. So it isn't like he's been regular good like he was yesterday. But since he's come back from the African Cup of Nations, definitely better than what he was earlier on in the season. Like goals and assists wise. He's the highest African player now.
Yeah.
With goals and stuff. That's why I wanted him to get it yesterday. I wanted it to be a special goal. I didn't want it to be a tap-in for the 50. I wanted it to be one of them, that Chelsea goal. Remember that goal against Chelsea when he cut in and bang?
Yep.
That style of goal I wanted. And we sort of got it.
He got it, yeah.
Beautiful finish.
He did well. He did well. But yeah, but on Saturday, early match too. Whew. Now we need to go over there and win. We need that 3 point. Goal ratio is like, I ain't having it. I don't care what he did. Oh my God. Give him credit for what he did, man. Game to game, man. At this point, we haven't been consistent enough. So we have to go by game. But at the same time, we can't get carried away. Honestly said, I took it a little bit personal. He said, cool. Well, he needed to take it personal because the reason why we been scored on in Istanbul is because of Szoboszlai. The first one, he gave it the penalty away. And then the second one, he didn't mark properly, and the goal came in. So yeah, the goal yesterday was beautiful. Like off his weaker foot too, and just placed it. It was beautiful. Him and McAllister, beautiful goal. So McAllister is starting to play better, but he's playing better. Remember yesterday we said it again, when he's up top.
We're on top.
That's why I've been telling people McAllister and Vert should be fighting for the number 10 position. We need to move McAllister from the number 8. I will start Curtis over McAllister in the number 8 all day, every day. McAllister, you see, the difference is McAllister is so scared to take a shot. He doesn't care who's there. He's shooting. He said, if they're going to play this system going forward, Jones needs to start ahead of McAllister, put Vert more centrally as a ball, and Vert did the most work yesterday, and the creative. That's what we were saying, Craig. That's what we were saying. Curtis Jones is disrespectful. He just left them. I'm like, Curtis, this guy came in and played right back and decided that, you know what? I'm also going to get some. He decided to dribble 3 people. I say that all the time. Mark is a number 10. I agree. He is a number 10. Put him, at least if you're going to put Vert on the left side, at least Maka needs to be in the number 10. We need a creative player in there. Right? His final third is better than Soboslai. Let's be honest. The idea is we do need another DM. We do need another midfielder who can do what we want McAllister to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Osimhen broke his arm. I just saw a video where Konate's knee hit him.
Yeah.
These guys, man. And then the freak injury to their player who just touched the sign, and then they said his finger just fell off.
Something, that's what I heard. The video is not really clear. I can't really...
The video's not clear. All I saw, he just braced himself.
Yeah.
With the commercial stand board, and then all of a sudden he's holding his hand. Now they're talking about the finger fell off.
Like for me, when I look at the Man United's ground, what they've got is they've got the pitch, and then they've got the line of the pitch, and then they've got like a downhill slope. And for me, when you're playing football in the park and that, the grass is never ending. So you haven't got that worry that you're going to run onto the side and fall down the fucking slope. And for me, football stadiums need to be designed better in that way. Where
I don't like that crown thing. It's very, especially Old Trafford is the worst. Old Trafford is the worst. It's like,
is it slanted because of the rain? If it rained,
because it rains so that it drains it out.
Yeah, but for me, there should be a way where they
need to build it better. What they can do is build a better draining system, so when it rains, the water just goes out. This is the old school way of building football pitch, right? You do it because there's no draining system. They do it in a crown, so when it rains, it just goes down. But they need to stop that. It's annoying. Like Old Trafford is the worst. Like as soon as you cross the line, you going straight downhill.
You just go downhill, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Craig, I agree with you. I believe McAllister up 10 in the creative role, he gives more than Sobo. Sobo is just an all-action player. I mean, you can't pin him to any position. He can play anywhere. But if we want to get the best out of all of them, because if you put Sobo where McAllister is playing right now, he's still gonna ball out. But guess what? McAllister game is gonna go up. He said that Tom was damaged badly. Yeah, man. It's like, yo, that was probably like his hand must have hit a sharp thing or something, because it was weird, man.
But all the players, Liverpool players, were trying to help him. Yeah, and
but
also I just seen some fans like online just disrespecting Gerrard and this, because Gerrard was at the game yesterday and that, and he was like, Galatasaray weren't great, this, that, and the other, and that. And I'm thinking these fans were having a go that, oh, you're a crap manager, this, that, and the other, and stuff. But at the end of the day, Galatasaray were poor yesterday, or we were good.
We were good. The thing is, they did not expect, because the manager said, we're not going to sit back. We're going to take the football to Liverpool. I believe they did not expect that kind of energy.
There you go.
They did not. They played us 3 times. This is the first time they actually see Liverpool move up a gear.
Yeah.
And this was not Juventus.
And that's why when I told you about that lad on YouTube, he was a Galatasaray fan in Germany and he was like, "Oh, this is Anfield." He kept on saying it in the conversation. Now now he knows what is Anfield yesterday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? That was a good thing. I was like, show me a performance where all these fans who are saying, "Oh, we can get something here," don't feel like that, man. Where they're like, "Oh, we're going there. I'll be happy if we lose 2-0." That's not what I want to hear from opposition fans.
No, because they heard about Anfield and you got to show it. And also, they tried to slow the game down by flopping around a little bit too much.
Yeah, there was a lot of fake. I'm not sure. Yeah, look, Osimhen, bang, he messed up. The other guy's hand, it messed up. And then.
But there was a couple of times that they were flopping all over the place. We were like, bro, the ref, big up to the ref, man. He saw through that and said, hey, you guys got to play through this.
Yeah, he's a good
play
ref.
through this, you know.
But yeah, you know what? Would you gave that McAllister goal where Van Dijk went up? Like for me, that should have been a goal.
That should have been a goal. I don't know why they called it back.
Imagine it was 1-0 still to them, and it was the 91st minute, and that
goal
came.
Oh my god!
Oh my Lord!
It was a goal. I don't know.
Riots.
See, this is the part where VAR keep failing football.
Soon as the goalie goes up and ruins his stature, sort of flops on the ground and stuff, straight away the referee gives him that decision. But for me, let play carry on, see where it goes, because there's a lot of Brad Pitts and Johnny Depps in football. You know, them actors.
Yeah.
So, that's what VAR is there for, man.
But VAR sometimes be falling asleep, man.
Oh, yeah, bro. Can you imagine? Quickly go to smoke a cigarette and drink a coffee while the game's going on.
Unbelievable.
Jokers, man. How can you not give that goal?
That should have been a goal. I don't know why they didn't. What's the name said? Lance wants to help PSG. I mean, you know, the other leagues, Spain, Italy, France, those teams have an agreement to or the FA or not the FA, they tends to find a way to help their teams
in Europe. Yeah.
In Europe. Is the EPL is the only one that is so tribalistic that they don't care, you know?
Well, give them the 12:30 kickoff early on the next game, you know.
And then they give us a 12th after. Oh my God, man!
Luckily, we weren't away. We didn't have to go to Istanbul. We were in Liverpool, so that was a blessing in disguise there because of that early kickoff. I wanted a Sunday game, you know.
Yeah, Mercato said you can see Maka has the eye for the true pass, but playing as a 6 is too far. Yeah, it's not even the playing is too far. It's the fact that he put himself in positions where he's either too late, he's not athletic enough. The tackles is like, bro, I know you're a pit bull, but sometimes you don't need to go in hard. But when he's a little bit closer to the ball, he has time to think. He's just focusing on the ball. He, like you said, he has the eye for the pass, and he can score. He's not scared to shoot. He's not scared to put his head into the ball. I mean, look, he almost the header that he had that hit the post. You know, that's why I think he and McAllister, I say he and McAllister, he and Vert should be fighting for the number 10 position. Or if one day you want to put Vert on the left, put McAllister in number 10. You know, you could even give Szoboszlai a break because you have another midfielder in the back. And what's his name? Shout out to Gravenberg, man.
Yeah, 2 games he's had.
Yeah, the second half, he showed us who he is. We haven't seen that in a while. Yeah, man. And I was big up to Kerkers. Kerkers was beast yesterday. Yeah, guy was energy banner.
Enthusiasm.
Man.
Big time.
He decided that he's gonna show up. He didn't listen to anybody. He's like, I'm just gonna ball out today. And that's exactly what he did. Big up to them, man. No, yesterday, you know, all around, man. Like I said, Anfield was rocking. The players showed up, and the manager. Big up to the manager for getting that. Now we get PSG. What do you think? You know, a quick assessment, because PSG put the size 42 up in Chelsea, man. Oh my God, they beat it. That game was over off the as the ref was
First
blowing
game.
the whistle, the game was already over.
Yeah.
You know,
Look,
and of course,
they found form this time last year, and
yeah,
they look dangerous. But as you've seen in both games, we won one, they won one, and then they won it on penalties. So yeah, that was our title winning season. So the energy was maybe a bit different to this season. So look, why I said what we need to do against Galatasaray, we've lost 2 games against them, so we need a bit of revenge. Like, come on, like, wake up a bit. And I think we need to do the same mindset going into that PSG game where Slot tells them, look what happened last year against these guys. Let's get revenge for that. So for me, it's simple tactics. Same what we did against Galatasaray. I don't know, how would you go in the away game? Because away game goals don't count. And I sort of miss that. I like that Champions League. You know
yeah,
what
I
I
used
mean?
to like
Makes
that.
it a little bit more interesting.
Yeah, it gave you the what do you call it? The X factor, you know, like it puts everybody on edge.
Yeah.
You have to play, you have to try to score, and you have to play good defense.
So yeah.
You know,
I don't know, I prefer it with it. And I wish they brought it back actually. That's Champions League for me. That's like a European Cup football. 2 legs, away goals count, double if need be. Perfect.
You have to play a perfect game. For me, you know, to answer your question, if we go to Paris, I want us to play the way we played against Arsenal at Emery. Calm, control the ball, no need to rush, control the tempo of the game. Don't play the occasion, right? Just stick to the plan. Stick to the. This time we have strikers. Oh, the beast is coming. Right? You got strikers. You got Ekitike, you got Isak, Salah, Kubish. You know, you got players. Shoot, you could even put Gakpo in there. You just control the pace of the game. Just make it boring if you have to. You don't need to go gang. You don't need to go bang for bang against them in Paris.
But we could surprise them with that energy like we did yesterday.
No, I mean, this is the thing though. When we played Arsenal, they came with the energy, we suppressed them, and then they could not do anything in the second half. If you do that, because they are also energy players, they are all of their front 3 is full of speedsters. So you don't, at their home, you don't want to try something, be like, oh, I'm going to try to, if they hit you on uppercut, you're done. Because now you have to make sure that you are in the game for the next, for the second leg, right? So you go over there, you try to control, you take the fans out of the game. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. And you do that by controlling much of the ball. You hold the ball, you move the ball, pass and move, create chances, let them be scared that, hey, if they make a mistake, you score it. So now they are always watching you. You are a threat. When you come to Anfield, then yes, you take the handbrakes off. And you make sure you are at their throat. But this is the thing about this team, and this is what I've been telling people. We're gonna win the Champions League. You made a very synopsis right there saying revenge. So the players are gonna step up. As long as they don't make any mistakes, as long as they don't get to what they call it. They don't, lose concentration, we can beat PSG. And then Annie Slot, I heard what you said again, man. Please. This guy said, if PSG saw us play yesterday, they're not going to be happy because of how we played. I'm like, brother, why are you saying some stuff like that?
Why are you saying that? Can you imagine
I know, because like you just had one good performance. What are you talking about?
Can you imagine him at school on the playground? He was a WWF stirrer, you know what I mean? He's the guy who organised the fights on that Slot.
Unbelievable.
He likes to play mind games, Slot. But sometimes when you play mind games, it could be your own downfall, you know. Keep it sweet, keep it cool. Do it. Just get the job done for me.
Yeah.
God bless up, JR. And Kato as well. And Craig. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gonna be a great match. It's gonna be a great match all around. If we bring it, we can beat them. And that's what I'm saying. We're gonna win the Champions League, man. Madrid is not scary. Bayern doesn't scare me.
Bayern don't scare me as well.
Bayern doesn't scare me. They are a threat. Going forward, they're a threat. But they don't scare me. Right now, no team scares me. The team that scared me, they got kicked out they got beat 5-0 by Sporting.
You know what? Pre-Sporting game, second leg, Bodo. I thought, man, you know what? These guys could do it, you know.
That was my team, man. That was my team. I had to send the uniform back, man. I had the gear and everything.
I wanted them to win it, you know. If we did it, I was like, yo, give it to them. Go on. The Leverkusen manager, the Danish lad, he made Leverkusen play pretty good football. I realized that. He's a good little manager, him.
But I don't know why he was doing when he came to Arsenal, though. I was like, bro, what was that?
They were playing all right. I think they even had a few good little chances as well. I think they were playing well. And then
they should have played their football. They came in to play defense, and you don't do that. In the EPL, everybody plays like that, man. But anyway, people, thank you so very much for being in the building. He said the only person we should be scared of is Mr. Slot.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Oh, shoot, that's hilarious.
That's the best lyric all day.
Oh, man, thank you for the laughs, man.
Nice one.
Yeah, man, people, big up to all of you guys for coming in. This was a reaction. I said, I'm not going to waste your time. Yeah, man, Liverpool play well. Big up to Anfield. Big up to the players. They showed up yesterday. We asked them, show us something, and they did. Big up to the manager for getting a W, taking up the heat off his back. But yeah, we move on. We got Brighton on Saturday early. Let's beat them. Let's beat them, put our foot in the top 4, solidify that one of them top 4 positions. And we keep moving, man. Fans, don't get too carried away because you know who you are. You're going to get carried away, and then when something goes bad, you'll be the same person being over-reactionary about it.
Yeah.
So let's just keep focused. Let's keep our foot on these guys' neck so that they can also keep showing us something. Instead of do something nice and then we play Brighton, and then you'll be like, what the hell is that? So we need to use this as a battery and a fuel. But please stop saying that Arne Slot came up with some genius thing. Nothing he came up with. It's the same thing he's been trying to preach. This time the players decided to listen and the players decided to play.
Yeah.
So that's all it's all about it. Big up to Mo Salah getting his 50th goal, most goals by any player in African continent. Shout out to Mo. Yeah, man. Szoboszlai, man of the match for me. What about you?
I was going to give it Kirkers. You know why? He set the tone of the game with his enthusiasm earlier.
Oh, yeah, he was in play from...
He was a tone setter.
Yeah,
so
from the whistle, he just kept going and going and going and going. Yeah, man.
Imagine getting marked by him, bro. Ooh, he would eat you alive. Like, you wouldn't be able to breathe with that guy on you.
That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, man. So big up to all of you guys, man. Big up to JK. Thank you for coming through. You know what I mean? Fuzzy.
That's Fuzzy. 12, man.
Big up to
man.
JK. Big up. Yeah, man. Big up to Irishman who was in the building earlier. Big up to all of you guys, man. Please get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. It's a good time. Let's get the likes up. Subscribe if you haven't. So, people, thank you. Have a great day. Peace.